North Korea has this afternoon fired a ballistic missile into the East Sea, its seventh launch this year. It comes just days after new U.S. sanctions targeting the North overseas cyber and revenue networks. Our correspondent Oh Sooyoung has the latest.
North Korea fired a ballistic missile towards the East Sea on Friday, around 2 weeks after its previous provocation. Seoul's Joint Chiefs of Staff says the launch was detected at 12:35 p.m. from the Daegwan area in Pyonganbuk-do Province, traveling about 700 kilometers. The military says the missile was anticipated by intelligence. Its launch was detected and tracked immediately, with Seoul sharing information in real time with Washington and Tokyo. South Korea and the US are now analysing which model the missile was and its capabilities. This marks North Korea's seventh ballistic missile launch this year, and the second since President Lee Jae-myung took office. The North regime previously fired a missile just 16 days ago, before US President Donald Trump's visit to the peninsula to attend the APEC meeting in Gyeongju City. Friday's launch also comes 3 days after Washington strengthened sanctions aimed at curbing North Korea's overseas revenue networks through illegal cyber operations and coal exports. North Korea issued a response shortly after the sanctions were announced, condemning Washington's move as hostile pressure and warned the North would take corresponding measures. However, Korea Risk Group's Kim Jong-min believes Pyongyang is not about to escalate tensions with the US.
If they were angry about the sanctions and if they wanted to signal to the U.S. that it's provoking the U.S., it would not have been SRBMs, but other types like IRBMs or ICBMs. So we're not seeing that right now. And also, Mr. Trump himself mentioned that he does not mind all of the short-range ballistic missiles. So partly it could be that North Korea testing how far that Trump will be generous about, basically.
Seoul's Ministry of Unification said Thursday that the North's reaction appeared restrained, noting the message was delivered by a vice minister rather than by regime leader Kim Jong-un or senior party leadership. A South Korean official told the press that Pyongyang often aligns political statements and military activity not only to externally signal its resolve, but also to maintain policy cohesion at home.
Based on the NIS assessment a couple of days ago, it does sound like that North Korea is preparing for a potential summit. So they are managing the level of their rhetoric. But I wouldn't go as far as it is a direct signal that they are ready for dialogue immediately. We have to consider domestically, North Korea is reaching the end of the 5-year military plan. They have a lot of stuff to actually test. So this is probably part of it.
President Lee Jae-myung's National Security Council convened to review Seoul's response posture. The government urged North Korea to stop actions that threaten peace on the Korean peninsula, noting that the launch of a ballistic missile constitutes a violation of UN Security Council resolutions. Oh Sooyoung, ArirangNews.